So we are here at.
Drunk. That's the sad part.
No, this is us sober. We are at Hanami, as you see behind us. This is pretty much the standard Japan booth they bring out every single year. It just happens to be Flower and Garden at this point. So we got pretty much everything except for the beer. We got the frushi, the ginger beef yakadon. I'm probably butchering
whatever
that.
he said.
Teriyaki salmon, pineapple momokawa cocktail, and Kara super dry sake. So we'll probably end with the frushi. And I guess we start with the udon,
Sure.
the yaki udon. So you've already had some, so why don't you give your impression first here?
Very yummy. I loved it, actually. So,
Big noodles.
yeah,
'cause
not
it's-
overly ginger ale.
Because it's udon.
I love that flavor.
I love it.
I like it.
Got a lot of onion on it.
What?
This
Got a lot
has
of
to happen
onion.
every festival.
I know, but I
Because
like onion,
I don't want to
especially
do
with
it.
ginger.
I'm more
Yeah, it's not
behind
overly ginger.
Red stuff. Yeah, I like it.
Eh?
I like it.
Just there.
I thought it was really good.
The pickled ginger.
It was good, but nothing to me that really stood out. Or
Napkin's gonna fly away.
some catch the napkin. It's still quite windy here.
I'm trying to not take that much meat, but
It's okay.
not.
I'll just play with the meat.
The noodles are firm. They're good. I don't know if I get a whole bowl of that.
I could totally eat a whole bowl.
Difference
of
of opinion.
I give that a 4-5.
I'd be
4
like
or 5.
4,
It's really
2, 5.
good. Yeah,
4,
it's
2,
really
5.
good.
I'm giving it a 3.25. I mean, again, it's good. It tastes good, but it's just I don't know. It's noodles and thinly shaved beef to me. Call me a snob, whatever.
Alright, so the wind's not a million times better over here, but it's a little
We were over by the ocean The ocean's much smaller.
Thanks the alcohol
Because-
is getting to Mr. T's.
Because you see, I can see Mexico and China and Canada from here, so it's got to be the ocean that's over here.
Right, okay.
Yes. Okay. Next up is the. Oh, so that was the ginger beef yakadon, yaki udon. Thin slices of beef, onion, and noodles tossed on a grill with soy and ginger. Next up, we have the teriyaki salmon with furaki seasoned brown rice. That's furaki. I guess it's a sake type.
The salmon's really dry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my fork going into it.
Really,
See
really
that already.
overcooked. Been sitting for a while.
Oh, that's a shame.
That is one thing we've noticed about Food and Wine and Flower and Garden is if you get a fish like this, it usually has been sitting. And then it ends up really dry and not that good.
I go 2.5.
Which is a shame for such a good cut, like for a good fish. Salmon is an amazingly beautiful
Yeah,
fish.
and the glaze over top of it's actually pretty flavorful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the salmon tastes like salmon. But it's just very firm, very dry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 2.5 as well.
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5. 2.5's all around.
Bless you.
Next up, we have the sake, which is
That's
this. Okay.
She already made a face, so I know she doesn't like it.
I don't. It's very sake.
It's still sake. Still sake. It's been a while since I've had sake before. There's a lot of different types of sake. This one is the, as I said, the Kara super dry sake.
Oh yeah.
Still not a fan. Still not a fan of sake. I'll probably drink it as a shot, but
Mr. Becky
I'd probably give
likes
it a 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
It's not bad.
He likes
If you like
Like-
sake, you're probably gonna really like it. Remember, our opinions are
Yeah.
based personal opinions, and I don't like sake either, so I'm giving
So-
that a 1.
A 1 for you, and
Hold on.
just to double check the flavor profiles here.
Oh, yeah. And it's dry.
Well, it's actually super dry up here.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm going 1.
One. Okay, so I actually did better than those two.
That's what tastes
Next up, we have the pineapple mamaka cocktail.
Momokawa cocktail,
Momokawa.
and I give this a 5. I can't taste the alcohol. It's absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
It's like drinking pure pineapple juice, and I love pineapple juice.
I am with Mrs. Tasel. I don't know about
You're at a 5?
5, but 4.5.
Yeah, it tastes like pineapple juice. Not super sweet. You could probably drink a whole. You might get that dry mouth feel after drinking too much of it. Although you may not care anymore, depending on how much alcohol is actually in this. Give it a 4.25.
I'm gonna cut one of these.
Okay, last but
Get it.
definitely not least, we have the frushi. Frushi is basically fruit version of sushi. So this is fresh pineapple, strawberry, and melon rolled with coconut rice, sprinkled with toasted coconut, and whipped cream with a raspberry sauce on the side.
I give it a 3.5. It's yummy, but it's not blowing me away. It's
Yours is
it's
falling
fruit
apart.
wrapped in rice. Oh no,
Yeah,
honey,
it
you could've
definitely-
taken the big piece.
Yeah.
Oh, I might want to try it again. It definitely looks like sushi, like a sushi roll.
It's kind of plain. Rice and fruit.
Well, it's supposed to be a dessert.
Yeah.
It's definitely a novelty.
Yeah. I don't know. 2.5.
Alright, it goes all the way down. Doesn't it?
Yeah, the rice actually takes away from it. Because all you end up really tasting is the rice.
I was hoping it would be like a sweet rice.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah.
and it's
Almost
not.
like a
It's just a regular
Rice pudding or almost.
sushi rice.
Yeah. It's better than I expected. It's less than I expected, but more than it could have been. I could imagine this coming off very poorly out in the real world.
If they added a little like coconut milk to the rice or something, I think it would have been a lot better.
Yeah.
like a
I'm
pudding.
gonna give it a 2.5. You gave it a 3.5? 2.5 for you as well? Okay. So that is Hanami. Hopefully I'm saying that right and not butchering it. Over here in Japan. So got a bunch more booths to hit. And let's see that. Okay, we are here at the Bauernmarkt, aka Farmers Market, over in Germany. During food and wine, it is both the German and beer garden all together, but this year for this just Germany's market. We have 4 items and 3 drinks. So we have the potato pancakes. Wait, which one?
That one with
Applesauce or the other stuff?
No, that's onion.
The other one. Okay, the caramel ham and stuff. Toasted pretzel bread, warm cheese strudel, and then we also have the beer flight of the 3 beers. So what are we starting with here? Start with that?
Sure.
Okay, so we have the, let's see, this is the toasted pretzel bread topped with Black Forest ham, and I can cook, and I haven't had the beer yet. And melted Gruyere cheese. Ooh. It's a little bit of Gruyere
I'll try
cheese. You try it, okay. Mrs. Tasel's not a fan of the Gruyere cheese. It looks
goes
like
good with the ham, though.
it goes good with the ham. Oh,
If he leaves any for Mrs. Tasel.
if I can, no, it was all trying to go in my mouth. It's the ham's fault. It's not my fault. Pretzel soft. It's a pretzel. Ham is saltier than I expected. It's almost like a prosciutto or something. I don't know if it was Serrano, they would talk. They would say that, or if it was some special version of it. Because I know the foodies are gonna want to know. This is a very thin slice of ham.
Lord.
This isn't salted, right?
It's because the ham's salty.
Okay, so they did think ahead, and because of the salt. Not a lot of Gruyere cheese. In fact, it looks like the cheese was there for a while, so maybe he's been sitting a little bit. Yeah, it's fun. Maybe a 2.5. Yeah, it's tasty. Nothing overly special though. It's a nice little snack.
I give it a 2.
Oh, I kind of like this one. I was going to give it a 3.
A little too salty.
You still can't. Yeah, it is a little salty.
I like salt. I am going to be skipping the potato pancake.
Not potato pancake?
No, I'm saving it for the Italy.
For the gnocchi.
And also I have a cranberry compote thing here.
Yeah, so we'll get to that in a moment here.
Okay.
So this is the potato pancake with caramelized ham, onions, and herb sour cream. Okay, now the problem I've had with these in the past is they tend to be a little soggy by the time you get them. Let's see how this one does. Remember at Food and Wine that onion
Oh yeah, that from
custard
Pepper's.
from no,
No?
because we were sitting on the grass. It was part of the eats, chocolate eats, cheese eats, and earth eats.
Okay.
That onion tart thing. That's what this reminds me of. The onion just overpowers everything else. Yeah, I'm just tasting onion for the most part. I mean, it's tasty. Oh, I'm tasting a little dill.
Probably in the cream cheese. I mean, sour cream.
Okay. So some of the dill is coming through. It's not just onion, but it's mostly.
Try just the potato
You're still chewing.
I take big bites.
thing. Okay.
Um.
I thought it was good. I know you like it. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was a little crispier, maybe a little thinner. I have to give this a 2.5 as well. We haven't had a lot of luck, at least for me and Miss Tasel, with potato pancakes in the past. And unfortunately, it looks like it's still the same for me. So I'm giving it a 2.5. Are you having a different experience with yours?
I did like the potato pancake. I actually prefer them to be a little bit on the thicker side.
Okay. So what would you call it?
3.25.
3.25. Because she's fancy. She doesn't deal with halves. She has to go to quarters.
Well, I mean, I like to be accurate.
Okay, next up is the
I think it's adorable. And adorkable.
The next up is the warm cheese strudel with mixed berries, which has been thoroughly broken into pieces for easy consumption.
It's just messy.
That's okay. They can't see this. Only we can see it. Thank you. Bright berry flavor. They got a good amount of lemon with it. Not lemon in terms of it. You didn't get cheese?
Hold on.
Oh my god, I want the whole thing. Here. Oh, all right.
I can't break it up.
Okay.
It's not lemony in the terms of lemon, but in terms of the bright notes with the berries. Because if you just do berries by itself, it does tend to get muddled. You don't have those here.
Germany does their strudels right.
They do strudels quite well, yes.
Every time I come here, usually food and wine is usually the apple one.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
The apple strudel.
I probably would have preferred apple.
I love berry though.
The berries are good. The cheese isn't too overpowering. The
Not
pastry is
overly
nice and
sweet.
flaky. It's not overly sweet, exactly. I'll probably give this one a 3.5.
I'm going for
4 for you.
3.
And 3 for you as well.
Yeah, it was a little sweet for me actually.
Okay. Okay, so now for the interesting stuff. So I'm starting off with what here?
The Polliner Original Munich Lager.
Okay. And this is from Munich, Germany. Yeah, it's beer. So my ballot is pretty. Whoa! Tray flipped over there. It's windy still. It's gonna rain tomorrow. It's gonna rain. Gonna rain. So your guys are gonna have to rely on Miss Tasel here and Bex to really get this because it tastes like beer.
Yeah, it's just I'd give it a 2.5 personally.
Yeah, I would too. I tried it before.
You already
Yeah.
tried it. Okay,
It's
so it's eh.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2.5,
2.5.
2.5. Okay. So yeah, nothing to go crazy about, but it's beer. Okay, what's this next one here?
Jagerbrau Weissen Heffenweisen.
Which we learned earlier was a different type of beer than I thought it was.
It's wheat based.
Wheat-based beer. Oh, this is actually a little better than the other one. That's a little bit more citrusy, fruity notes. It's still beer. But it's at least a little bit more. Well, there's beer, and then there's Budweiser, and then there's water.
Oh,
And then you go the other way. There's hoppy beers. It's still a light beer, but it definitely has some other notes in there. I could drink that. I'll give it a 3. I'll give that one a 3.
I'm with you on that one. I didn't think that it had. I mean, it was drinkable and it was decent. I just nothing special.
So a
3.
3.
2.5.
Okay. Okay. Last is a beer.
Is the Kostritzer Schwarb. You should be reading these. You're the German. Kostritzer Schwarzbier Black Lager.
Schwarzbier.
Yeah, the Schwarzbier with you.
Schwarzbier.
It's Schwarzbier.
Yeah, it's not a hoppy beer.
It's caramelized. You can taste the nutty.
Yeah, it's toasted.
Toasted.
So again, you're gonna have to rely on them with this because
It's probably the better 3.
Yeah, it's a little tastier.
better. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a 3.25. I mean, it's fine.
5,
Yeah. 3.
3. I'm actually
Mr.
gonna.
Becky likes this one.
I'm probably gonna have to give this one a 2.75. Again, I'm not a beer person. Take that into consideration. But it definitely has a little bit more complexity. But I'm not gonna drink it because I'm not a beer person. It is what it is. Okay, we have a couple more booths to get to before the wind blows us away, apparently, here, and we lose all our sun. And I will see you guys next time. So we're at the Primavera Kitchen over in Italy. We have 2 food items and 3 drinks. We have the Frita Misto, the ravioli, and what are the drinks we have?
Grigio,
Pinot Grigio,
the Bellini,
Bellini,
and the Margarita.
Margarita?
Italian margarita.
Italian margarita.
That was me.
Okay. That was me. Okay.
Mr. Becky.
Let's start off with this just because it's crispy and crispiness tends to die. So this is the Frito Misto. It's crispy shrimp, zucchini, and spicy sauces. So the long ones, I'm guessing, are the zucchini. Zucchini.
Mmm.
Oh, that's actually really flavorful.
Got a little kick to it.
And has a little kick, yeah.
Very good.
Oh, damn good.
That's a good appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
I could even see that like over with some pasta. Or...
Oh my god, no, just on its own, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's good.
I'm giving that a 4-5.
4 5.
What is
Okay.
the sauce on that?
It's almost like Bang Bang.
Just that
Shrimp.
spicy
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah, it is kind of like Bang Bang Shrimp.
But not
Oh,
as
yeah.
coated.
Yeah,
Just not as coated in the sauce.
Yeah.
Use that a
which
4?
is actually good.
4-5.
4 5.
I'll do 4.
It is a little heavy.
That's my good.
Probably give it a 4 as well. Next up is the ravioli.
What is it called? It's the
It's Maine lobster ravioli with a vodka sauce.
Vodka sauce is my favorite. Oh my god.
We're trying to be blown away here. That's lobster.
Am I better?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ravioli's a little thick.
You know how they taste lobster? The sauce is really thin.
The sauce is really thin for vodka sauce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a 2.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was not impressed. I had much better.
What are these little balls of things on it?
Doesn't say.
Lobster roll. It tastes like.
I'm gonna have to go with a 2 as well. We've had the ravioli before, and it's been very, very thin, pasta, and very light and airy and
I'm gonna go.
refreshing. This is not.
I'll go with a
not
2-5. 2-5.
5. Okay. Missed it, yeah. That's a little heavy, but okay. So what are we drinking first? Okay. Okay, that tastes like peach rings. Tastes like a fuzzy navel.
Yeah.
Just sparkling. A sparkling fuzzy navel.
Not really my thing, but it's good.
I am getting that 3.5.
I agree.
So which one's that? That's been sparkly wine and peach puree.
2.75. I'm gonna do a point now.
You're doing a point.
0.75. Of course. Yeah.
And you gave it a.
I give it a 3.
You gave it 3. Okay, so I liked it a little more. I used to drink fuzzy navels all the time in college, so maybe I have fond memories of that. Next up we have, let's do that last, because I guess that's gonna be a stronger.
Right. So this is
Flavor.
Pinot Grigio.
That's just a plain old Pinot Grigio. They didn't say who it's from. They didn't give
Pinot
anything.
Grigio?
It's a Pinot
Uh-oh.
Grigio.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
That face was
Nope.
not good.
Oh dear.
It's got like a lemongrass, grapefruit. And I like it.
It's
kind of
watery.
hard and watery.
It's a little watered down.
Oh.
It's
And I love
it's
Pinot
like
Grigio.
table wine.
That is not good. I'm giving that a 1.
Oh, you're giving it a 1.
I'd go 2.
Sorry, meant to pass. Trying to make sure this
I'm
doesn't go
probably
flying.
going at a 1.5. I can get better than that everywhere else.
In a box.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so last up is the frozen Italian margarita with limoncello and tequila.
It was frozen.
Yeah,
But
it's not that warm out either. As we're being blown away by-
Josh, the shrimp.
I'll catch the shrimp. I protect the shrimp.
Here, why
Shrimp
don't
stop
we
flying away.
do
Okay,
this?
So let's quickly here.
actually,
And then
that's
I'll get rid of
quite
this one.
Let's
That's one
mix
less we
this
have to
up.
worry about.
Here, it's a little
Oh, yeah, I'll
frothy.
take that.
Lobster.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, there you go.
yummy. That's actually quite yummy. That's kind of
I like limoncello. It tastes like an Italian ice. I don't taste
does.
any alcohol. It tastes like a lemon Italian ice. that could be very dangerous.
Yeah. I'd give that 4.
4 would be
Oh,
2.
yeah, 4. That's delicious.
4's all around. Okay, so we like the frozen Italian margarita.
So the frozen Italian margarita and the shrimp are the way to go.
Yes.
And if you like the peach Bellini idea, Becky loves it.
Was good,
Yeah.
I like the peach as well. So I liked it more than she did.
But this is
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Especially if it was really hot out. You hit down 3 or 4 of those, and then you don't care that it's hot out anymore. Right now it's a little chilly because of the wind. I think there's a storm coming in. So this is the Primavera Kitchen, and I think we have a couple more booths hopefully before this thing gets too down and too dark. Otherwise we'll have to do the rest of the stuff tomorrow. So see you soon here. So we are finishing off here 2 booths. First one is the Berry Basket. Berry Baskets towards the front over by, just before Mexico, over by the Odyssey, as you see behind us. And it's all berry stuff. So we have 2 things here. We have the wind will cooperate. We have this page. Here we go. The lamb chop and the what now?
mint julep.
The Twining Green Tea Berry Mint Julep alcoholic version, which has whiskey. Whiskey. Okay. So let's first just take a, I guess, taste of.
What do you want first?
Let's try this first. Okay. So this is the lamb chop with quinoa salad and blackberry gastrique. Yeah, it looks like it's actually. Let's cut into it. Let's see. It's a little. I like my lamb a little bit on the more rare side. Oh, it's a cold quinoa salad. Not really meant to be eaten together.
Just to complement one another.
Yeah, I think it's just a compliment. It's not overcooked, which is really easy to do with lamb. I could care less about the quinoa salad though. And once you get past the berry, there's not a lot of flavor, unfortunately, with the lamb. That's disappointing. Okay. Napkin.
2.5 maybe.
2.5. Napkins. 2.5p for you.
Yeah, you're right. Once you get past the berry, there's not
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5 as well. If it was a little more rare, maybe they salt and pepper the lamb a little bit more.
a little vinegar to the quinoa.
Yeah, the
salad.
quinoa is just sort of quinoa. It's not
quinoa and onion and
bell pepper. Yeah, it's nothing super interesting. Okay, so this is the Twining Green Tea Berry Mint Julep, non-alcoholic, alcoholic with whiskey. You said
whiskey.
whiskey. Ooh, was that slushy originally?
It was, but it wasn't.
Okay, so that's another problem here. Actually, that's still pretty good. One of the problems is things melt so quickly that even if you wait a minute or two, it's just liquid, and that takes away from it. It's not sweet.
No.
I mean, it's sweet, but it's not like sugary.
Right.
Light, it's very refreshing.
Mm-hmm. I love the mint in the background.
Yeah. It doesn't neither overpower the other. I want to give it more than, I'll give it a 3.75. 3.75.
4.5 for me.
4.5 for you. Okay.
You don't even taste the whiskey. I think it's very well blended.
Yeah, that is. I might have to go get another one of those because that is very, very tasty. As I said, we're doing 2 booths here to sort of round off all of our booths. Next up is the Jardin de Fiestas over here in Mexico. We got three things. We got the chilaquiles, we got the capirotada, and the tiger lily sangria. We'll leave the dessert for last because I've been told that's the way it's supposed to go. Don't always agree with that, but such is the way life works. Okay, so here's the chilaquiles. Chilaquiles is served with ranchera sauce, chorizo, Mexican cream, and cajilla sauce. Cajilla. I think it says cajilla. We're gonna pretend it says cajilla. Cajilla?
It's Cotija.
What? Yes, whatever that spells. That is very light and very easy to cut through. I'm gonna grab some of this chorizo as well over here. Try to enjoy. That has a lot of flavor.
Uh-oh.
I think this one's been sitting out a little bit long. It's a little soggy. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I doubt it. I think this is something we would get at a very good Mexican restaurant. If it was actually, you know, still warm instead of sitting here waiting, you know, to be eaten. You know, so it wasn't quite as soggy. It wasn't quite. That's kind of unfortunate to knock it down just a couple of notches for me. But I think in its correct state of being served, I could see this at a very, very good Mexican restaurant. So not at a Taco Bell. It's not a Taco Bell dish. No, not a Taco Bell dish. No Kilo Taco. This is not sponsored by Taco Bell. It's fine. It's a long running joke with not brought to you by Snickers.
Gotcha.
Not brought to you by whatever.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still I can still taste it.
I know.
Like it has some
lingered.
strong power. I'm probably gonna give it. I want to give it a 4, but it's mushy and cold. Flavors are good. The flavors are there, but it's too soggy. It's too cold. Probably knocking down to can I even give it a 3.5? You know, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because, as I said, I can still taste it. I'm giving it a 3.5. 3.5. 3.5 for you as well. Okay, and as I said, if it was warmer, if it was not as soggy, it probably would be a 4 for me.
Yeah, it needed something to balance it out too.
Yeah, I need a crispiness or
like a crispiness, and then like a
lemon wedge
cheese or something, because it's just too straight
spice.
Mexican spice
yes.
flavor, and that's pretty much all you're getting.
There's no lettuce to sort of temper it or
nothing.
Okay, drink is the Tiger Lily Sangria. No idea what's actually in it because they don't tell you. Tigers, yes, tigers.
Okay.
It tastes like rose water. Eh? But it tastes like rose water? Or is that just me?
I'm getting peach.
Peach?
But not like a good peach. It's very... Whereas with the mint julep from before, you could barely taste the alcohol, and that was a strong whiskey. This
you're definitely tasting the white wine with this.
Yeah, you're... And it,
you have to give it 2.5.
You're just going to go 2.75.
2.75 for you? Okay.
It's not the best.
Okay, 2.5 for me. Okay.
I'm still tasting this.
Yeah, I'm still the it's very powerful, and it's not like it's not coating my tongue or anything. It's like right back here, but I'm still tasting it. Which is, as I said, if it was just a crispier or something, it would
need something to cut it.
Oh, it would have been. It's one of these things that were missed opportunities. It would have been amazing otherwise. Okay, last up here is the Caparo Tada. A bread pudding served with rumpopo. Rumpope?
Sure, why not?
Sure. So, looks like we got a little vanilla sauce down here. We got the stuff trying to escape up top. A nice little round dish. All the dishes are pretty much little plates, but every so often you get these interesting plates available. Oh, that's yummy. I was afraid with the cinnamon on top it would be way too cinnamony, but that's really, really nice. It's not soggy, unlike the chilaquiles. Even though it's soaked in like this vanilla sauce, and we just had a pretty big meal not too long ago too. So the fact that it's that enjoyable is good. I'm gonna have to give that maybe. Yeah, I can't go a 4.5. 4.25 for me.
I'll go 4.
4 for you?
I
Okay.
like it.
You liked it.
I did.
4 and 4.25 for me. Oh, wait, no, I'm a J. You said a 4, right?
4.
Okay. Okay, so that is going to be it from Flower and Garden Festival. We didn't get to all the booths this time around because we waited a little long and probably should have started earlier in the week. But that is the way these things go. Make sure you plan your visits. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get to everything. Check out the website.
Necessarily a bad thing.
Yes,
you can chill.
you can relax, you can chill, but
Go on a ride.
yes, go on rides, lots of rides. Enjoy Disney, enjoy your vacation. But yeah, so that's Flower and Garden. Thanks to Becky and the occasional Mr. Becky and the occasional Mrs. Tasel, who is relaxing right now, for their help out here, and bring more to you on the blog over at taselverse.com and on the channel. So, thanks for watching. Bye.